Obligatory disclaimer up front. TikTok has been muting or taking down some of our videos within minutes of them being posted. So if you're watching this video on TikTok, I want to point out that this video is available on our YouTube channel as well. I'm also adding captions for the disclaimer in case it does get muted. Now that we got that out of the way, what's up, Family Liberty, and everyone else watching this video just coming across the channel? I'm Admin Tim, founder of the Sons of Liberty. Today, I'm just going to talk briefly about the hurricane, or specifically the response to the hurricane. And by response, I don't mean government response, because governments are largely unaffected and don't give a shit about you or your family unless you're giving them lots of money. The response that I'm talking about specifically is some of the comments that we got on our Facebook page when we posted some warnings for residents in Florida, where Hurricane Helene was predicted to come ashore as a Cat 4 with catastrophic winds and a predicted 20-foot wave height. You see, we had some chuckle fucks in the comments section basically saying that they don't give a shit about Florida or its citizens, largely because of Florida Governor Rhonda's death sentence and Rhonda's ridiculous levels of fascism and authoritarianism. Some of the comments were mean-spirited, and some of the comments were just downright nasty, like evil levels of nasty, ranging from fuck that state and everyone in it to, well, if you didn't evacuate, here's your Darwin Award, as if someone in the state can just magically up and drive 15 hours to someplace safer. Have you seen the size of that bitch? That's some MAGA bullshit, and if you were part of the Family Liberty, then I absolutely expected better of you, and I'm just ashamed and embarrassed for you. You didn't have the goddamn sense all on your own to be ashamed and embarrassed, so I got to do it for you. I don't even want to know you at this point, and I keep association with some disreputable motherfuckers, let me tell you. Now, I'm not just saying this just because one of my page admins, Admin Jen, lives in Florida and was considered an essential worker due to her career and was thus not allowed to evacuate. I'm also not saying this just because a lot of our page fam lives in Florida either. I'm saying this because it's a classic us versus them, fuck 'em all play right out of the MAGA playbook. The same kind of evil mentality that rounds up suspected undocumented immigrants and asylum-seeking refugees and ships them without warning to random so-called sanctuary cities. Conservatives just sit back and have a chuckle about owning the libs and punishing refugees. The same kind of mentality that says fuck Springfield because all the cat-eating Haitians. The same kind of mentality that says any state with a bunch of liberals can go fuck itself. Y'all motherfuckers leaving that type of shit in my comments, it's not welcome in the Family Liberty, period. Point blank. You're better off taking that nasty, shitty attitude and putting on a red MAGA hat. Don't ever bring that disrespectful bullshit in any of the Sons of Liberty social media comments. Ever. You can make fun of a state government or the voters who vote against their own interest, but have some class and don't paint the entire state with a broad brush. I will 100% join you in mocking states like Texas and Florida. Admin Jen makes fun of Florida when a disaster's not coming. Admin Elo makes fun of Texas, but not when an unavoidable, catastrophic disaster is bearing down on us. I make fun of a lot of states, but not when tragedy's unfolding. That's just not the appropriate time or response. You are a fucking American, and it's time that you started acting like it, instead of acting like a fucking cunt about people you don't even know, who are in the path of Mother Nature's fury. For all of you who are watching that survived Hurricane Helene, regardless of your politics, I'm glad you're still with us, and I hope that the storm wasn't too devastating for you. For the Sons of Liberty, I'm Admin Tim, and if I upset you by giving you a course correction, I don't really give a flying fuck. Admin Tim 316 says get fucked and die mad about it. Hashtag not sorry, not sorry. No obligatory disclaimers today. Follow us on all the socials or don't. Big Sarge, out here.
And now it's time for the throw punch!